securities were tearing him right down and put him in headlocks and all sorts. So he decided that when they said they were going to call the police, that he was going to start to have a fake seizure on the floor, which is a very, very disrespectful thing towards people that actually do have.
My auntie has epilepsy, yeah.
Right. So I'm going to raise you guys in a minute. Let me just explain myself. So obviously I popped the video yesterday because God's really embarrassing my enemies. You know? Okay. That video yesterday just went to show my enemies are really embarrassing. While I'm sitting here going to a beautiful wedding and I'm working and I'm delivering out deliveries to my customers and going to work and getting ready to go back in uni in September because I have 2 more years left. There's a lot of things that I'm doing. So it's beyond me when I'm sitting here and I'm minding my business and God's just playing Temple Run with my enemies. It's funny to me. So of course I put up the video like, wow, this couldn't be Goodie the hairstylist that's rolling on the floor in the rocks and the wet, because you know it was raining the other day. It's beyond me with that behavior. It's astonishing. So to just see you rolling around on the floor and your belly's doing it, I need to play the video for you guys.
So Goodie was on your season. Is that why you guys had beef?
Goodie can't beef someone like me.
Oh,
I'll get into that because I'm not going to waste my time on him. So I put that video yesterday. I put that video yesterday, and since yesterday he's just been hurt. Like,
is that the video that I popped up on?
Do you think? I'm thinking, bro, I wasn't the only one that put the video. Everybody put the video, so I don't understand the issue. So so come like from yesterday, he's been hurt real bad in his feelings. That everyone, because about 1K something people, they screen recorded it off my my story, and I said, oh God, let me get the video up because
Valentina. She knows the South Side shit that I'll be telling people about.
It's my new favorite video as well. I can add.
Is it the video that I messaged you about?
When it was faking the seizure on the floor.
This is the person you're talking about. Okay. Oh no.
And you know what it is? It was when he was peeping, because as soon as they said to Reuben that they're gonna call the police, he started to have a fake seizure. God. Oh God. Watch it, belly dance. Belly dance. I just said, oh God. And it's like you're doing all of that because you're getting caught stealing out of Sports Direct, not even Daily Sports or Thought Asylum. But this is the same man that sits on the man. This is the same man that sits on social media and acts as if he has all the money in the world and no one can't chat for him. And it's embarrassing because Reuben is someone that he's very deluded. There are so much videos of Reuben getting rushed, getting beaten up in one-on-one fights, him running away from people G-checking him to see if he's a man or a girl, because, you know, Reuben likes to lie a lot about his sexuality. There's so much when it comes to him. I can't be jealous of someone that steals, you know? So it's a strong accusation when you come and you sit on social media, because only your people that you trick will sit in your lives on TikTok and listen to you. When you sit there and you fabricate things such as, oh, Valentina's jealous of me. How can you be jealous of a gay man? You're right. How could I be jealous of a man that lies and says to men that he's a woman, and Reuben is a man that he can only have sex on his stomach because he has to hold his, while he's doing what he's doing. So how could I be jealous of a man that walks and steals little things such as hair removal and deodorant? You can't even walk into a shop and get the thongs that you actually want to wear because of the fact that you're still in the closet about certain things. You can't walk and be honest about who you want to be. So when you're talking about jealousy, it's beyond me that I'd be jealous of someone that wants to be what I am now. you get the drift? So it's just one of those ones where it's like
multiple times who this person is and what they are. She told me. So what are you talking about?
Like it's beyond me. It's crazy. So it's just one of those ones where it's like you're coming on social media and you're so hurt. Like, when I say to you, it's about thousands of people that put up the video, and he's upset because I put it up. Was I not supposed to put it up? When them lot are putting up things of me and getting involved in situations that don't have nothing to do with them.
So what did this all stem over? Because obviously I got risen in that box, and I don't have a clue. Like I don't know anything that's going on.
I don't have a clue myself. It's always that I don't have a clue. I'm sitting here working, sorting out the business, and I just never have a clue because I'm sitting there and then boom, 10:36 in the morning, Goodie's on live about you. Okay, what now? And then you're trying to fabricate the story of, oh, Valentina's obsessed with me. I do not talk on Reuben. I saw the video of him yesterday and I put it up because I found it funny, just like everyone else. And now you're on a 2-day rant.
Okay, so wait. So this is what I was confused about. This Goodie person, they go by female pronouns?
This Goodie person, let me tell you something. Big up the LGBT community, but let me speak to you guys quick. I respect trans, I respect everyone. Remember me, myself, I'm bisexual, yeah? I respect everyone, but one thing that I won't respect is Reuben. Now, you cannot be trying to put yourself in the limelight of becoming a woman, but doing things that us women don't do. You spend so much time degrading women and starting trouble with women, and then you think that you have the audacity to try and be like us. So until you have respect for yourself, what you want to be labeled as, I will label you as that when you have respect. But until then, you are a man. I've seen Reuben's print on many of occasions. It doesn't matter if you want to wear a G-string to a thong, you are a man. Reuben is someone that he's not comfortable with himself because he's from the hood, so he can't even go out and tell people what he really wants to be. This is why, for example, like Emil Morgan, hold on, Prestige. This is like, for example, I rate Emil Morgan, and let me tell you why. Emil Morgan is a boy that he used to dress up as a girl and he used to do what he wanted to do and no one couldn't tell him nothing, and he was brawling with it. He didn't care what anyone had to say. He never had to hide. Where you see with Reuben, the reason why Reuben's so messed up in his head the way he is, to why he does the vicious and malicious things that he does, especially towards women, is because Reuben cannot walk in Tottenham. He cannot walk in Seven Sisters because he might become 5 of them. He cannot do what he wants to do because of the fact that he knows that people will beat him up. People will... He can't be who he wants to be. That's what the problem is. And because he cannot do that, and he always has to do it behind closed doors, when Reuben used to go to parties back in the day and people used to beat him up and push him out of the party because of the fact that you're lying about who you are. So when you are dealing with a young man like this, who, when he's calling the police on people, he's telling them that his name is Scarlett and Stephanie, you're dealing with a man that you have to walk around and teeth woman clothes you actually can't go in and buy it. Remember, Reuben is a young man that he buys fake designer clothes from my auntie, Karen Stunner. So there's a lot of things that you have to do to justify yourself as a woman, and you still won't be what you want to be. You can't even afford to be who we are. It takes a lot to be a woman, and that's why I respect the trans community. I respect RuPaul. I respect King Amaya. She's one of my favorites. It's beyond me. If you look at Reuben and you look at me and look at our status, there is not multiple videos of me on social media getting beaten up. There's not multiple controversies to where there's men that want to put Reuben at harm because he's lied to them while they're in the dark, saying that he's a woman when he knows he's a man. You put yourself at risk for a bit of sex with people. You can't have the sex that you want. So you lie to man and tell man that you're a woman when you know that you're not. Reuben, I am a grown-ass woman that I can have sex in the dark and in the light. May God forgive me. So,
Amen. When
you're going into these events, for example, you went to Michibu's party yesterday in your boots are really big. Your foot is about a size 23. You've gone there. It's a runway party and you've gone there in a pink top and leggings and I guess it's Gavinci boots. Why didn't you go there as Reuben? Why did you go there in a long wig when you yourself, you can't walk around and tell people that you want to be a woman? So while you're still hiding in the dark because you are afraid to be who you really want to be, you cannot sit on social media and talk about jealousy when I am who you want to be. So who's jealous now? Remember, this is the same Reuben that was getting people to call my phone of unknown to tell me how I'm fat. This is the same Reuben that was sitting on social media fabricating lies and messaging me from fake accounts. This is the same Reuben. I've never done one thing to Reuben apart from tell him I do not want to be his friend.
Where's your mum's dirty front? Leave me alone.
That's all I've ever done. So it's just a situation where it's like, you're on social media. Okay, cool. He's gone on TikTok today. Because remember, one thing about my enemies, I stay in their mind. As you can see, it's always the same train when he goes on his TikTok lives. Because this is where he can be himself just on TikTok. So it's always the same train of bums sitting on that one TikTok. You have the one that has a child and don't have a child in her custody, so she's just sitting there talking to talk. You have the one that walks around and steals, and then there's videos of you being flourished on social media. Then you just have the other one sitting on other people's accounts because you're continuously banned. So it's just a situation where it's like, you have the bums over there and then you have me one sitting in here in my business room, trying to fulfill orders for my customers. As you can see, I'm doing a lot at the moment. It's them, then there's me. So it's a situation where it's like, Reuben has come on TikTok today and said that he has a recording of me. And in the recording, he's trying to say that how he used to lie for me and all this type of stuff. That's a lie. One thing I would say, 1 second, babe. One thing I would say is to Reuben is that I will never be like you and I will never walk in your footsteps. You cannot shame the shameless, Reuben. You just go to show that, first and foremost, let's address this. You've recorded me at a very traumatic time in my life where I was pregnant and also assaulted. So you just go out of your way to show with that recording that you recorded that once again, you never was a friend to me. You will always be an enemy. You lot do things to continuously show that you're not a friend to someone. For you to record me in my time of where I'm pregnant and going through what I'm going through with the father of my child at the time, it just goes to show your intentions with being my friend was never real. So that's first of all, you continuously show your true colors and always show what I've been showing social media, that you are a weirdo. Number two, the recording that you have of me, Reuben, one thing about you, you will never play a full recording. You will never play a full recording, and Reuben, I don't like that for me. If you're ever going to record me while I'm talking to you, Reuben, remember, I know the type of filth that you are. There's certain things that I won't say to you because I know you're a bit sick. So what I will say to you, Reuben, is when you're putting up recordings of me while we're having a phone conversation, because remember, I didn't call you, you called me. When you're putting up recordings, make sure it's the full recording, please, because even the recording that you've played on your live, even myself, I know it's my voice and I still don't understand the conversation. So because I have nothing to hide, because I'm very brawling when I talk, Reuben, please, how do I remove you, Prestige? Yes, please. When you're playing recordings of me, Reuben, please play the full recording so it could be understood. It's a bit confusing. You've put up a recording and all I'm saying in the recording is if I've sent you anything, please delete it. Well, Reuben, let me ask you this. Clearly, I did send you something, right? So whatever I sent you, because I know you're mixed up and you didn't delete it, if it's such a bad thing, just put it on TikTok. You've come to talk about recording, and that recording simply states that I've sent you something. So just screenshot what I've sent you at the time and put it up on TikTok. Because what you're trying to fabricate on TikTok is very crazy to me. Because I don't understand the problem with me asking you if I've sent you something, if I've sent you a message or a picture to please delete it. Play the full recording. Me personally, I just want to hear the full recording. Because there's nothing that I said in that conversation that you recorded that was bad. If you're going to record me, play the full recording. Don't just play half and then try and put a story on top of it to fabricate something that isn't true. How about we play that game? As I said, I can't really stay on here for too long because I'm in the middle of working. So before anyone gets excited on TikTok to talk about how I knew Val was this and I knew Val was that, play smart and ask Reuben to play the full recording that he has of me with the conversation between me and him. Because I don't understand. Where's the full recording? I asked Reese to ask Reuben to play the full recording on TikTok, and he's refused to do so. Stealing out of Sports Direct and getting beaten up by security guards. Reuben, I'm all right. So, you lot are talking about I'm in mix-up every day. I'm not on social media every day. I'm very lost. You're on social media, you're on TikTok talking about how you used to lie for me. What did you lie about? Because Reuben, me and you have never been friends ever since our first incident. I've just kept you as an associate because you're very weird. The thing is with Reuben is that when you're not his friend, Reuben will do anything to try and bring you down. He's very obsessive when it comes to me. And then when you are his friend, it's the same thing. So you cannot catch a break when it comes to Reuben. You get what I mean? So when you lot want to talk about friends, me and Reuben stopped being friends from our first incident that we had. He came around, he apologized again and again and again. I've never once apologized to Reuben about anything. Them type of people can't be my friends. They walk and steal. I can't be friends with someone when half of my friends want to beat him up because Reuben likes to lie and say that he is a woman when he's a man. There's a lot of people that want Reuben gone. So I cannot associate myself with Reuben. Now, if I want the video that I put up of Reuben yesterday, half of the world has put it up. That was yesterday. I put up the video yesterday, laughed about it yesterday. It's now Monday and you're coming on TikTok to play recordings from 2 years ago? I'm confused. And the recordings that you're playing don't make no sense. Play the full recording. I don't understand what the problem is. I'm not scared of my own voice. You're talking about the problem that I had with my ex-baby father 2 years ago when they assaulted me at my door and me and Reuben and Oliver Blanco was on the live. So I'm failing to understand what did you have to lie about when it came to me. You lot are so fascinated with wanting to be my friends that you just push out any narrative and it's crazy to me. Now, I'm very confused. Well, how can we go from having a full-on, maybe about a 30-minute conversation on the phone to you playing and recording on live, that's about 10 seconds, of me just saying to you, oh, anything that I've sent you, delete it out of our chat? That could mean anything. Play the full recording. I don't understand. Because this is the thing, you guys. My enemies will always be upset. Always. Whatever Goodie has recorded was from 2 years ago when I had my situation with my ex-baby father. So I don't remember what was said in that phone conversation. But I just know it was nothing bad. So just play the full recording. It's nothing to hide. You recorded it. Play the full recording. If it's something that bad, you've been sitting on this bad boy piece of information, play the full recording. Like, I don't get it. Who's that supposed to frighten me? Come on now. You don't got to do better than that. That's the thing. When it comes to my enemies and me, they want me to be in the same boat as them. And because God won't allow me to, they will do anything and say anything about me on TikTok. So I leave them to be. I don't know what to say to Reuben. Reuben needs help. Reuben, okay, like, it's situations like this. Reuben has come to sit here on, and peak sense out of sense, yeah? Reuben has come to sit on TikTok to tell you lots that I am jealous of him when it comes to doing hair. What? What? Are you for real? Big cocky Reuben? What are you talking about? Reuben can't even do hair good. So why would I be jealous of someone that approached me to ask me to help them make wigs? Jealous? I'm confused. What is there to be jealous of? I don't understand. Reuben knows how to bamboozle you guys and make you not feel like what he's saying is correct. Reuben got caught stealing in Sports Direct and they started to record him. He knew he was being recorded, so he started to switch up his words. Reuben is a well-known thief. It's nothing new. We all know that Reuben steals. You got catch. That's it. Reuben is known for stealing. I've bought £300 worth of perfumes from Reuben because he steals them. If you steal, you steal. Like, that's your own, but just know that I'll never be like you though. I don't walk and steal. I will buy the things that you've stolen. But I'm nothing like them. So to come on social media and say that I'm in competition, that's what it is. He said that I'm in competition with him. I've never been in competition with Reuben. I've done hair, I do hair better than Reuben. I don't just do hair for people in England. People fly me out to do their hair. Reuben. Have you not seen how Reuben does his wigs? Does Reuben tell you how much people have complained that he's given them ball patches when he's done their ponytails? That's the thing. Reuben can do ponytails, but that's about it. I do everything. So I'm confused on what is there for me to be jealous of? Like, come on. Like, it's becoming weird. I don't understand who would be jealous of a thief that wears fake designer clothes. You steal. Do you know how much I get paid to do one-on-one wig classes with people to teach them how to make wigs? So when you're talking about jealousy, Reuben doesn't even have a business room. But this is what Reuben does. He comes on social media and manipulates his stories. And he has this thing where he'll talk over you and be like, yeah, but it makes sense that Reuben does a lot of things. And this is what I'm saying, the youth's sick. That's why I don't talk to Reuben. Let me tell you what happened one time, yeah? So you can understand what I mean, what type of person Reuben is, to why I can never associate myself with someone like that. One time when I went to Reuben's house, Reuben called the police on me. One Thanos. And I'm not angry or anything. I'm just explaining something to you that I'm just dealing with weirdos, because that's all they are, is just weirdos. Long story short, remember, Reuben called the police on me one time when I went to his house. And when the police came, even my friend Chin, I should call Chin so she can, there was like 4 of us there. When the police came, I've said to the police, I know who you're looking for. Did Reuben call the police on me? So the police officer said, we didn't come here under someone called Reuben. I'm like, yeah, you did. So they've gone upstairs to go and talk to Reuben, and they've come back downstairs, and I'm saying to the police officer that you lot have come here for me. The police officer is stating, we've come here to talk to a girl. So we've said to the police officer, who you're talking to is not a girl, it's a man. The police officers themselves were confused. Yeah? So Reuben have given them a woman's name. He said that his name is Scarlett. Okay. So the police have told us to move from the house because they were going to arrest me, Chin, and my other friend that's gone up there because of the fact that Reuben lied to the police and said to the police that we've come with weapons, and because he said that we've come with weapons and we was going to put him at harm. So the police said that it's better that we just move from here. Yeah? Now, we've moved, but Reuben has a thing that he gives the police officer. Every time he calls the police on us, he gives them different names. But this time, Reuben messed up. So the police, because we've now given the police Reuben's real government name, and they've searched him up. The next day, they've gone back and arrested Reuben because Reuben had a warrant out for his arrest for shoplifting. Okay? Cool. So when I've left, I've ignored it. I didn't get a crime reference number or nothing. We was all in a group chat. So it's me, Emil, there's a bit of us in a group chat. And Reuben has now come in a group chat to say that I got him arrested. That me, Valentina, and Avea Diamond Robinson, that I called the police on him to get him arrested. I said, no, I didn't. Why would I come to your house to beat you to then end up calling the police on you? Cause we saying, like, so, all right, cool. In the end, Reuben was still lying, and even when we're talking, and we're all talking, his own friends knew that he was lying. He's still lying and lying that I called the police on him. I'm scared of him. You know you called the police on me, rare. So in the end, I've ended up getting the crime reference number because my friend took it from the police officer. I've spoken to the police officer and I recorded it. The whole conversation between me and the police officer, and put it in the group chat. Why didn't Reuben just tell the truth that he got arrested for something else when they found out his real name? So when I say to you guys, the type of person that Reuben is the person that I don't want nothing to do with. Reuben is upset at the fact that, just like the rest of them, he's upset at the fact that I do not want to be his friend. He's always been upset with that. This is why when situations happen, he likes to go so deep. He'll sit on TikTok for the whole day and talk about me if he could. Reuben doesn't know me like that to have anything to say on me apart from things that I put on social media myself. He's just a hurt little boy. Be hurt, but on your own timing, okay? I've let Reuben here once to do my hair. Reuben messed up my hair and left me with a ball patch on the back of my head. I had to take out my hair the next day, okay? Reuben is someone that he's very jealous and he's very envious and bad mind. When I've approached Reuben, when I thought me and him was friends, Reuben started to red-eye me in certain ways. When me and Reuben was actually friends, when I met him on... Okay, let me tell you how I met Reuben. I met Reuben on Instagram when people was outing him that he's a man, because Reuben likes to lie and say that he's a woman. So when he was being outed about his sexuality from Ellie Soprano, when she was outing him and putting up pictures of him and stuff, and because Reuben likes to lie and say he's dealt with men that he's never seen a day in his life, and there was about nearly 2.k people in that live when Reuben was being outed. I felt bad for him, you know, and me and Reuben became cool. Like, sit on the phone, we'll talk, and then I realized that he likes a lot of mix-up. So when he was on Instagram, I would just try and like say to him like, bro, like, You don't need to do the mix-up thing. You don't need to do this and do that. And because I'm saying that to Reuben, this is where Reuben has picked up some type of hatred trait when it comes to me. So behind closed doors, he just does a lot of spiteful things towards me and then comes on social media and acts as if I'm obsessed with him. There's a difference with someone stealing something and with someone trying to steal something. If Reuben did steal something, he would have been arrested at Sports Direct. But because he tried to and they caught him, hence why in the end, they let him go. Did you not hear the full recording? Because that's why I say it's not good to play half of things. It's always good to play the full version of stuff. He's come to show you pictures of his boots. Receipts of his boots. No one don't care about the boots that he was wearing yesterday to that party. We're talking about the fact that you was caught trying to steal out of Sports Direct. Like, so if people want to sit in here and play dumb, that's you lot's problem. But Reuben was caught trying to steal out of Sports Direct. They caught him. Then he wanted to fight everyone and make a scene. And then you got flipped on the floor and you're pretending to have a seizure when they said that we're going to call the police. So if you wasn't trying to steal anything, why are you on the floor having a fake seizure when they said they're going to call the police on you? But regardless, as I said, that could